Hello, everyone. My name is Demetrius Harmon. I'm a financial coach. I help my clients with budgeting, saving money, paying off their debt, building wealth, and just increasing their financial literacy as a whole. So you've seen the thumbnail. Today I'm going to talk to you about car payments. All right. Before I even get started, say no to car payments. Say no to leases. I know there's a lot of different videos out there, and you have to make the choice for yourself. I'm just telling you my personal opinion. I'm going to give you some numbers as well. But yes, say no to car payments. All right, so let's get into it. I have some notes right here I'll be taking a look at because I wanted to break these numbers down and have a discussion about it because I think it's important to see numbers on paper. So I'm going to link an article in my description box below, and it's from Credit Karma. And these are the average car payments and lease payments for new cars, used cars, and lease cars, and this is from 2020, so this is very recent information. All right, so let's get started. The average new car for the average person that buys a new car in America, they pay $568 a month. I'm gonna say it again. The average person that buys a new car in America pays $568 a month. So that means some people pay less, and obviously some people pay more, right? You're driving a Range Rover Sport, you're not gonna have $568 car payments. You're probably hanging around, $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 car payments, depending on how much money you put down. So we take that number, $568, we times it by 12. That's $6,816 a year. For those that do not know, if you're under the age of 50, you only can put $6,000 a year into your Roth IRA. I'm going to say it again. If you're under the age of 50, you can only put in $6,000 a year into your Roth IRA. That's what you call fully funded, right? So I just broke it down. Just for a new car payment, you are costing yourself a retirement. You're costing yourself the ability to retire with dignity. And one of those things where a lot of people don't like to talk about it. Some people think of retirement, they think, oh, if I talk about retirement, if I retire, I'm gonna die, or what am I gonna do? And there's all these different stigmas with retirement, but it's called the golden years for a reason, right? So when you retire, you want to not have a care in the world. In particular, definitely not be concerned with finances. So the two biggest fears that people who are retiring have is obviously number one, running out of money. Number two, being a burden to their kids. In other words, their kids have to support them financially. Those are the two biggest fears regarding retirement. Again, running out of money and their kids having to support them. Nobody wants to be a burden. I'm not going to say nobody, because some people think their retirement plan is their kids, all right? But the average person does not want to be a burden to their kids. My kids, they don't owe me anything. I want to have my own money. So again, that is $568. That's the average car payment in America that people are paying a month. You times that by 12, that's $6,816. And again, you can only put in $6,000 into your Roth IRA. So I hope you like that car. Now, I want to put out this disclaimer real quick. There are people who have turned their cars, because we know cars are a depreciating asset. There are people who have turned their cars into mobile advertising. They advertise other people's businesses. They may drive Uber. Maybe your name is CEO Matty J. Shout out to CEO Matty J. This guy, he has mastered the Turo game. So if your name isn't Matty J, the chances are your car is depreciating and you're not making money with your car every single day. So I want to put that out there. So the average person just drives their car to and fro, and that's it. And then of course, taking on road trips, things of that nature, but they're not able to make money on their car. So I hope you really like this car. All right, so that's just the new car breakdown. All right, so let's go to the used cars. The average used car, the average American pays $397 a month for a used car. You times that by 12, that's $4,764 a year. If you put that amount of money into your Roth IRA, again, you will be in pretty good shape. You're trending definitely in the right direction. All right, so that's the average. What did I say about average? Some people pay more, some people pay less, but that's just the average. So again, $397 a month for a used car. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I can afford the payments." It's not about afford. It's, are you thinking long term? Are you thinking smart about your money? When you are sending your money to different people, how can you build wealth? I'll wait. Seriously, how can you build wealth? If you look at the average bank statement, right? Look at your statement. The average bank statement is probably going to have 30 or 40 just deductions. Bills, out to eat, bills, and you get like, one or hopefully two deposits a month, somewhere around there, and you're wondering where your wealth is. Well, I can tell you right now, in America, Americans are killing their wealth via car payments, via credit cards, via eating out. Yes, Americans are eating their wealth. Yes. And how could I forget house? A lot of people are killing their wealth through house. And if I were to add a other, that would be like, shopping, things of that nature. But those are the four big ones right there. And car payments, I'm sorry, they keep you poor. You may not want to admit it. Car payments keep you poor. And it's not my opinion. It's not, John Doe's opinion. These are the cold, hard facts. Car payments keep you poor. Again, riddle me this. How can you build wealth when your money is being sent out to all these different agencies? So remember, it's not about how much money you make. It's about how much you keep. And you're not keeping a lot of money when you're sending these massive amounts of money towards car payment. And again, it's a depreciating asset. All right, so let's go down to a lease car. The average lease car in America, the average lease car payment is $467 a month. Again, $467 a month. You times that by 12, that's $5,604 a year. That's just under $400 shy from again fully funding a Roth IRA. So I'm hoping that you're seeing a trend here. When you buy a car, right, and let me be clear, when you finance a car, number one, that means you're buying something that you can't afford. I'm serious. You're buying something that you can't afford. I like the adage, if you can't afford to buy it twice, then you can't afford it. So when you see someone on the road and they're driving a really nice car, don't be impressed by that, because that just means the average person just has a really nice, fat car payment. I'm sorry, that doesn't give me a warm and fuzzy feeling. I don't get a warm and fuzzy feeling from a car payment. What gives me a warm and fuzzy feeling is going to the dealership, buying a car for cash, and the title is mine. It belongs to me. It's my car, right? So as soon as you drive your car off the lot, it depreciates. You just lost some money. I think they said in the first year, I believe it's 20% of the value, if I'm not mistaken. 20% of the value is lost in the first year. I don't know the exact numbers. You can look them up for yourself. But cars drop like a rock as soon as you drive them off the lot. I do know for a fact in about 3 years or so, you will have lost 50% of your car's value in 3 years. So, I mean, you can just do some fuzzy math if you want to, and you can look at it and say, wow, 50% in 3 years, those aren't good numbers. I don't want to be on that side of the ledger, so to speak, right? So when I talk about car payments and how they keep you poor, I just broke down the numbers for you. So I know there are some people who, will push back on that, and that's fine. It's just my opinion. But again, I just broke down some numbers, and you have to ask yourself, if you are paying this amount of money towards a car payment, what else are you willing to pay for? People are going to finance. I've heard of people financing puppies. Seriously, people finance dogs. People will finance anything and everything because, again, you're buying something that you cannot afford. So just to put a nice, big ribbon on this thing, if you are paying car payments, I want you to keep this in mind. You are stealing from your future. Again, the disclaimer was earlier, unless you're making money via Turo, things of that nature, which the average person is not making that type of money. So you are stealing from your future. So I hope you really, really like that car. All right. I hope it's a really nice car. I hope it goes from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. I mean, I really hope you like it, because you're robbing your future. So I don't know about you. We're all going to get old one day, and we're not going to be able to work anymore. Retirement plan. Some people's retirement plan is to continue to work, which means they quit one job and just go to another. Some people's retirement plan is their kids. That's their retirement plan. Other people's retirement plan is they want to be able to do what they want to do and not be concerned about time and money. And I'm that third option. When I retire, I don't want to be concerned about money. I don't want to be concerned about time. I want to be doing my own thing, and being tied down to car payments is not part of my retirement plan. So, in short, say no to car payments. All right. So that is my time. Take care. God bless. And remember, change your mindset, grow your money.